Hey y'all, I am Christy in Christy's home, and besides my cookie cake, this has been my #1 most requested video out of all the time I have been doing Facebook, and I've been doing that since 2016. So here we go. It is my chicken pot pie. It is just phenomenal. There's not anything to it, but I'm going to do it for you right now. This is a picked over rotisserie chicken that I get at Costco. So I did this yesterday because I didn't have time to do it today. So this makes quite a bowl full. So I'm just going to show you how much it makes in this bowl. So I'm going to take some of this out and I'm going to put it in another bowl just so you can see. I'm going to make some chicken salad out of this. Because there's no way I can put all this in one chicken pot pie. So I'm going to probably put about, this much or so in another bowl. So I'm going to put that behind me right there. So as you can see, this chicken pot pie is going to have plenty of chicken in it. I've got my oven set at 375 degrees. I've got a deep dish pie crust. And so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add, this is the most important soup that's going to go in here. The most important, and it is a can of cream of potato. This changes everything. You've got to have a can of cream of potato soup. Yes, I know I'm using canned soups. Don't knock them. That's what made Campbell's billionaires. And it's the combination of what we're doing here that makes this taste so yummy. All right, please don't knock this till you try it. Okay, there we go. Can of cream of potato. The next we're gonna add a can of cream of celery. Cream of celery, yum, yum, yum. Cream of celery. We're gonna start stirring this up here in just a second. I'm telling you right now, it's the most creamy but flavorful soup, and or pot pie, it's just wonderful. So that goes in the trash. So I'm gonna start stirring this up, giving it a stir. I have had more requests for this. I can't believe it, just cannot believe it. Over the couple pages that I've had over 1 million views on this chicken pot pie. And then I get people like, but I want to see that again. I want to see that again. Well, now you're going to get to see it. Now you're going to get to see it. Okie doke. Now we're going to add our cream of chicken. Cream of chicken goes in right now. And the next thing we're going to add, and it's got to be veg-all. It has to be veg-all. I just can't. I mean, you might could add another brand of mixed vegetables, but veg-all has the potatoes in it. And I'm sorry, I'm set in my ways and I use veg-all. Now, I got a big can this time because they didn't have any of the small cans. So I'm gonna just start putting some in what I would think would be equal to about a small can. There we go, there we go. So I'm gonna stir this all up. This is our filling. It already smells like the most wonderful filling to a chicken pot pie. Yummy, yum, yum. Before I even start doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and add some pepper. Any of you that know me know that I'm a pepper girl. I don't even need to do that. I just put a little bit in my palm, not that much. I put a little bit in my palm, and then I just start stirring it up. Just stir it up. Just make sure you get all that soup and those vegetables, the veg-all, the cream of potato is a game changer. That is what's a game changer in this. Now, what you can do to this if you want to, I've got a new jar of, let me get a new spoon. I've got a new jar of roasted chicken from Better Than Bouillon. You can take just a little bit, maybe a teaspoon if you want, of the Better Than Bouillon. I've got every flavor of this Better Than Bouillon, except the ham. I'm out of the ham and I can't find it anymore anywhere. So if you want to add some of that, you can. You don't have to. I've made this for years before they even come out with better than bouillon, so it doesn't really make a difference. But I think I did used to sprinkle in some, the bouillon, the crystals. You don't even know. I feel like I could almost heat this up and eat it, but you just can't. You have to put it in the crust. All right, so here's our crust. I'm gonna put all of this right in here in this crust. Be sure you get the deep dish crust. It's all gonna fit, even though it doesn't look like it's gonna fit, it's going to fit because we're gonna put a big, nice crust right on the top. This is going to feed an army. Well, unless you have Ryan in your house. This is Ryan's most absolute requested meal of all time other than macaroni and cheese. I did kind of let the top be at room temperature for a little bit. There we go. And oh my gosh, y'all. Can you see that? Yes, I've got 2 dogs. They're out in the yard. You know, they have to be here. I love them and I'm not going to do anything with them. And you can crimp them however you want. I'm just going to kind of push down on this all the way around. It doesn't seem like my top crust was as big as my bottom crust, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh my gosh, it's going to look so homemade. Just go around and crimp it a little bit. You can still see the crimping underneath. I don't care, you're gonna love this. You're going to love it. Okay. So now the next thing we're going to do is we're gonna get a nice little knife. Just a nice little knife. And we're just gonna cut some little slits going this away and then this away. And then just however many ways you want it to go. Okay, now I've got a little egg wash over here, just a little beaten egg. We're gonna take our egg and we're gonna go all the way around very liberally with our egg. Because this is what's gonna make our pot pie nice and brown and pretty. Do not be shy with your egg. Don't worry about, oh, it's gonna get down in my crust. You want it to get down in your crust. That's the whole thing. You want it to get down in there and be pretty, pretty, pretty. Just get it all down in there and let it be so soaking all over the top of your crust. Look at that. Just let it soak all down in there. Now what I do, most people don't, but this is what I always do, always have, always will. This is probably what sets me apart from other cooks. Now that it's all covered with a nice shiny egg wash, I take my pepper, I'm gonna put my salt, my shaker back on, and I'm going to cover my top with some pretty shakes of black pepper. And then I'm gonna take some garlic powder, just garlic powder, not garlic salt. And I'm gonna sprinkle some garlic powder over the top to kind of make it look like taste like a garlic powder top. So look at that. I bet this thing weighs 4 or 5 pounds. It's on a round pizza pan, so if anything bubbles over. Now I'm gonna put it in my 375-degree oven. It's probably gonna bake for probably 50 minutes, maybe up to an hour, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you the finished product. Okay, y'all, it is out of the oven. It baked exactly 1 hour. And this is what it looks like. I've let it cool for a little while, but as you can see, this is what it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a little cut. The longer you let it sit, the better it's gonna cut for you. So I'm gonna cut it into a piece of pie. Whether it's gonna stay like that, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna pick this up. Oh yeah. It looks yummy. It smells yummy. Y'all, here's a little piece that fell in the pan. Oh my gosh. So here it is. Here's your chicken pot pie. I'm Christy with Christy's Home. And here is the most requested video I've ever done. It's for chicken pot pie. I hope you make it. Please subscribe to my page. Leave me a comment. And I appreciate y'all so much. Thanks. See you later.